Ladies and gentlemen, Kanye West is a guy who lost it all. Kanye West needs no introduction, but obviously I'm going to give him one anyway, because now I'm not so sure. Kanye West is the original Chicago kid, the Mr. Backpack, Mr. The guy that used to work at the Gap. All right, Kanye West was really musically awesome for a while. He was a pioneer of style and fashion for a minute, and that usually is enough for people. You know what I mean? And even when it's not enough for them, they don't realize it maybe themselves, but they have limits that they won't go past to try to get back there. Kanye West is the guy that had the crossbar eyeglasses that became like a staple of like meme shit. Kanye West is probably the reason that white people started saying bling. I'm not even fucking kidding. He really broke down the barriers between like anime and fucking rap like crazy and made it mainstream. He was a different guy 20 years ago. And now he's lost his fucking mind. Now, I know like hindsight's 2020 and everyone says, Kanye West always been like this. And maybe, man, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I think kind of any rapper that came up, especially in the early mid 2000s, you had to be such a dumb fuck piece of shit back then to make it in rap that like kind of anybody would be retroactively correct saying almost anything about you, because rap was playing to a very specific demographic in the mid early 2000s, and it was teenage white kids. It was teenage white kids, and Kanye West probably appealed to a lot of black folks, right? And I can't speak to that experience. It was probably great for y'all, but who Kanye West really spoke to, that I earnestly believed mattered most to Kanye West were suburban white kids. Kanye West was a white guy's version of a black person, I think, for longer than we want to admit. And like, we liked him a lot. The white folks did, because he was sassy, but he was smart. He would smile a little bit, and then he would go crazy and stuff. And it was kind of like he would tell you all of the jokes, because like everyone can have that music, but if you talk about Complex Magazine and shit taking over and basically just turning like black culture into a commodity to sell to suburban white people, I mean, that's the 2000s, and Kanye's the one that kind of came out of the 2000s. It was like Kanye and fucking Lil Wayne, right? Like as kind of like two different directions. Talk about money, hoes, and rims again, kind of that kind of shit. And like Kanye gave you the ability to suburbanize rap music and basically talk about it really as a commodity, which is what he did. He's like the Andy Warhol of rap. I'm not even fucking kidding. And of hip hop and of hip hop production. That's like maybe a little bit out of my wheelhouse, but now looking back on it, I still think like that maybe is it. People would say, if it wasn't for white people, Eminem wouldn't have a career type deal. And I think maybe that's true. But I'll tell you, I don't know if Kanye West would have ever been anything, because like that's what we bought. And white people held down for fucking Kanye West long after everyone else rolled. Because one thing that I've been seeing for the last several weeks and for the last few years is, yeah, I don't know who the fuck stuck with Kanye after that TMZ interview. And that was, I think Osu posted that in chat today somewhere in like general. That was in 2018 was that TMZ interview. And that TMZ interview is just a direct straight line to right now. Nothing has changed. It was like, oh yeah, Kanye West is a fucking, he's what we're going to find out Kanye West is now. And then every year it's just been like falling off a ladder and hitting the next rung down and hearing it getting ready to break and going like, nope, I think we'll climb back up, and you're not going to. And so like, I don't know, man. The Kanye West is crazy. I know like he's nuts, but like I fucking hate that he's such a magnetic conversation piece against all odds. Because I think the thing to kind of get about him is I don't think it's a very brave thing to say. I don't think the man gives a fuck. I don't think he fucking cares at all. And like, I think each time you still think a little bit that maybe he does, but he doesn't. And it's hard to grasp how little a guy can fucking care. And how much I'm realizing that like Kanye West is just another fucking like any other fucking 4chan dude, but like in reverse. Like normally like you start on 4chan and then you go somewhere. You know what I mean? Like fucking Anthony Fantano. Like Kanye West is the inverse Anthony Fantano. Somehow. Like they're like ships in the night. I don't know if Fantano's going to get bigger or become some sort of like cultural icon, but like Kanye West in the grand zeitgeist of things came out of nowhere, like most fucking stars do. All of a sudden you're like, who? And then you're like, oh, I can't fucking get away from this guy. Boom, Kanye West. And then he's just been a rocket heading towards the ground, becoming a 4chaner, like a 4chaner. Like a lol cow. You know what I mean? Like he's like a trip poster. Like it's crazy. He recently came out with Vultures too. I don't know what the fuck even. I'm just gonna read this. I'm just gonna read this headline because I don't know what else to fucking say. I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna read this. Untangling Kanye West's cousin's lyrics after incestuous relationship revelation. After Kanye West alleged that he had an incestuous relationship with his cousin, the rapper explored the experience further on his new song, Cousins. Here's a breakdown of the lyrics. Genius. Cousins. This might be the best way to experience this, but we're going to go ahead. Producers, Digital Nas and Ye. The Nas is probably going like, hey. Don't let anyone get confused about that, all right? I wasn't... I'm not analog Nas, and there's another me in a different, like wearing a mask that's digital Nas. That's some other Nas. That's another dude. In Cousins, Ye revisits his past. What is this, bro? Is he putting the fucking... This is the sex of a Greek... That's Zeus fucking a chick while he's a goose, I'm 99% sure. Refrain, I saw you outside again, just hanging with your friends. Sampled is the chorus of Were There Originals by Double Virgo. I saw you outside again, just hanging with your friends. You didn't even know me, but I was then. I don't know what this song is. Hanging with my cousin, reading dirty magazines, we seen to kissing, we ain't know what that shit mean. This is like, my man started with some crazy stuff, like some good shit. I don't care if it was written, ghost written, anything. Do you want to share the screen or put up a red banner perhaps? Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll hit that content warning, emergency banner. There we go. We're oh, well, thank you. Open image and new tab. I guess we'll go through there too. We seen two blank kissing. We ain't know what that should mean. This feels like it's written on butcher paper with crayons. Then we start reenacted everything that we had seen. That's when I gave my cousin head. Gave my cousin head. Gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. I haven't, and I may not listen to this song, but let me guess. This is Kanye West, so that's when I gave my cousin head. Gave my cousin head. Gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. I don't know what his cousin's name is, but apparently the man is incarcerated, and they have songs in prison and shit, and it's like, hey yo, aren't you Kanye's cousin? Yeah, man. Have you heard this new song yet? No, look, I don't want to listen to all of his music. No, 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 you gotta listen to this one. You gotta listen to this one. He turned that shit on. He gets to the first part like, yeah, and then he goes, I gave my cousin head. 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 That's just, bro. He's doing a really shitty falsetto. Oh man.
Yo, this is me on the beat. Thank you, everybody. I'm Lil Pepe. I'm singing the fucking hook, dog. Whoa, what the fuck is these? Okay, you know what? The bag is real. The bag is real. So, like, I'm gonna hop on it, but, like, fuck. Bro, like, fuck. Come on. That's when I gave my cousin head. Gave my cousin head. Gave my cousin head. I gave my cousin head. I can't do these, man. Like, fuck me. Can't you just, like, stitch those together? What the fuck, bro? I'm gonna get kicked off Rumble again. If it, yeah, I can't sing this.
I gotta have a little Pepe, whole little Pepe button. If I had a fucking H3 production studio amount of fucking people in here, I would have like 15 fucking VTuber avatars running at the same time, man. God damn. Somebody's getting stabbed over this track. Bro, you know he's got to come out. My Kanye's cousin. Look, I know y'all heard the song. It is what it is. And you want to laugh? That's on you. But y'all gonna fucking be part of that goddamn song if I hear that shit near me. He's fucking losing his fucking mind, bro. There's more to this song, by the way. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. I saw you outside again, just hanging with your friends. And now I know these boop about to judge me now. And I know these boop about to judge me now. I mean, yeah. Genius Lyrics says, Kanye is acknowledging. I was wondering, what's that Dr. Dre and Eminem song? Slim Shady goes to the thing. Little does he know what's next. Kanye is acknowledging that he will get judged due to his actions of homosexual incest as a child. Pop-up video. Bloop. Pop-up video. Y'all remember pop-up video? This would be the craziest pop-up video ever. Kanye, Yeezy, homie, bro. Look, we're about to be as famous as each other. I'm sorry to say it, but like we're about to be ships passing in the night. I want you to know that you have to give me the rights to your song Cousins so that I can make a fake pop-up video. Pop-up video. So I can go, boop. Kanye is acknowledging that he will get judged due to his actions of homosexual incest as a child. He has also revealed during his infamous 7-minute Twitch livestream that he feels seen as an outcast in his hometown of Chicago, which is a city known for its large amounts of gangs and street violence. His Chicago friends wanted him to be seen as a gangster, but on the low, he had participated in acts such as these, which are not gangster-like at all, and he feels as if he betrayed them. Put in the fucking gif of the dude writing and his pen's on fire. My teeth got cold, I'm wondering why. But on the low, he had participated in acts such as these, which are not gangster-like at all, and he feels as if he betrayed them. I need this to be added to that fucking Eminem Dr. Dre thing. Yo, Dre, no, fuck that, yay. Get on the fucking pad and tell them what you gotta say. You need to let them know what you did and how you do it. You gotta tell them that your cousin was there when he said, Nah, he can't be telling them people that he gave his cousin head and fucking tossed his whole head, swallowed it, tossed his whole head back. It fuck his career, dog. That shit will follow you. No, fuck you, Trey. He needs to let them all know too. Come on, Trey, why you being such a little bitch? Watch yourself, Shady. Oh, fuck you, that's rich. It's hard as fuck to do any freestyle. And then if you just have to imagine a fuck Eminem line from back in the day. Jesus Christ. You can't be on your cousin and empty his balls. You gotta know that's not gangsta like at all. Gangsta like at all? What the fuck are you talking about? Tell him you want to suck that shit. Whip that fucking dick out. The only time Genius Notations hits is 2011 for real. Started off when we was hanging on Easter Monday. Oh, we gotta read this real quick. Kanye West, from the desk of Kanye West. From the desk of Kanye O'Marion West. This song is called Cousins. About my... Kanye is so serious because he doesn't have the whole thing in caps. This song is called Cousins. About my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6, and then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found at the top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14. Tweet sent. He wrote tweet sent. My tea's got cold, I'm wondering why. I got out of bed at all. The morning did goes out my window. But I can't see it all. Even if I did it, it'll be great. Take a picture of my wall. Reminds me it's not too bad. It's never too bad.
Dear M.
Oh my god, bro. He's insinuating that he had a role in motivating his cousin's crime, lol. Kanye West said that he sucks dick so good that when his own cousin stopped getting the fucking Kanye West head game, his cousin went out and shot a pregnant woman. That whole Chris Rock song was actually just like that Chris Rock is just talking to, when it's a Chris Rock skit. Who reuploaded your pussy? Yeezy did. Damn, girl, who taught you how to suck dick like that? Yeezy taught me. No, you do it like this. Pick up your banana. Do you have a cousin nearby to practice with? He couldn't share this until Donda was in the fucking ground, man. Donda had to go. He said he found Donda's fight. That's his. I know his mom's name. They said he got a whole fucking album with that woman's name. He said, I found Donda's fucking gay porn, man. Donda was a Fujoshi, baby. He says his dad had Playboy shit. His dad was like fucking straight laced. Mom had Fujo shit. His mom had fucking like rare Fujoshi shit from fucking like Japan and stuff. That's why he's into anime. Donda was rocking with the Fujos. His mom had short-stop goblins in her tax folder. Nah. Damn, man. My man really said Donda fuck me up. Donda was leaving the fucking dick suck mags around. Oh, chromacopia. Oh my god. Told my cousin not to tell nobody. Please, no, don't tell nobody. I will, though. I will. I'm saving this for a song. Just don't give him grapefruit. Fuck no, dude. Connie knows the grapefruit technique. Ultimate dark knowledge revealed. Oh. People tell me take it to my grave. Truth will set you free someday. I don't think they understand that I'm not attracted to a man. They thought I was gay. This sounds like, you remember when white people were still writing all of the comedy movies on Earth in the like late 2000s, and they would try to like integrate. What are you sneezing, bro? They would try to like integrate black people into the comedy, but it would be like we couldn't figure it out. So there was like a lot of like rapist black dude characters. You guys remember like it's a shockingly large amount of them. If you start like looking at like history, it's like, you know, well spoken, but like, or like maybe scary dude that hasn't like worked his shit out. You have like Half Baked, Let's Go to Prison, or whatever the fuck. Fucking next Friday. There's a lot of like large black rapist characters. I don't know why, but they would write like weird. There would be scenes where they had weird poems and shit that were like this, and it would be like, "Who's my new celly? Oh, you're going to be with Rucka." Who's that? You know, it's gonna be fucking Rob Schneider. Rucka, that's a crazy name. And looks over like, no, he's into poetry. And it's just a big guy. He's reading the tiniest like a note card. People told my cousin not to tell nobody. Please no, don't tell nobody. People tell me take it to my grave. Truth will set you free someday. I don't think they understand that I'm not attracted to a man. They thought I was gay. And that's my poem. Like some big fucking dude leaving the thing. Kanye West is like writing like character bits for like the shitty like frat boy funny movie of the year. Like, hey, do you guys want to get so fucking unbelievably stoned you can barely form like long-term memories and then watch a film? Like, yeah, like what film are we gonna watch? This one. He's writing the poetry from this. Nitrous don't help me. It just put me in a trance. I'm talking about euphoria. I am not talking about a man. What is this? Kanye's addiction to nitrous allegedly began in 2024 following a surgery during which Ye received a new titanium grill. Oh, so then when they fucking hooked him up like Jaws. Yo, my man said, never let a man piss down your legs, son. And then you either die right there. And then Kanye West said, no, you could also do this picture. This test is courtesy of Nitrous. He's laughing now, but wait till I FaceTime him from the liposuctionist. What in the fuck, bro? Ye removed Ye private from the conversation. What the fuck does that mean? He admits to hailing nitrous oxide won't help him forget about the memories of he and his cousin having sex. He instead just uses a coping mechanism. Dude, he sounds like a fucking rapist in this. Like, was his cousin younger than him? Too? This shit's weird. How old? Yeah, Debo, but Debo wasn't a rapist. Terry Crews' Damien was. Yeah. Friday after next, right? Friday. Next Friday. Friday after next. Tyler Davis is the white alt of Terry Crews. Oh, Friday. Is that? No. I thought that was. Was that? Well, I didn't even say it was Terry Crews, but I just remember that shit happened. Because next Friday's the Mexican dudes. Golden Freddy PFP. What? I missed that. Miss Donda was definitely reading Junjo Romantica. Dude, all this stuff is shared on the internet. I'm not revealing anything. This is on fucking Genius. I'm talking about you for a day. I told her, don't leave me because I need you by my side. As long as you don't leave me, then I'll probably be all right. And that one time you left me, I didn't get no sleep that night. And that one time that you left me, I took 10 perks to get high. 10 perks to get high. Pray that I don't die. But if I die, I'll see you in the sky. 2 pints of the quack. Don't leave. Just stay, bae. Let's go on a vacay. Leave the world behind. Leave the world behind. Leave the world behind. Nitrous don't help me. It just put me in a trance. Oh, is this like the same thing? Man. He really didn't get into it too deep. I guess we just have the one. So yeah, Kanye's having a time. As for why the Grammy winner is only sharing his side of the story now, Kanye explained in the song, which also features Dave Blunt's and Playboy Cardi, that he made his cousin vow not to tell anyone and was told by others to take it to my grave. I don't think they understand, the 47-year-old rapped in the second verse, that I'm not attracted to a man. They thought I was gay. Kanye, who shares kids North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. Man, that's some fucking awful kids' names. All your kids are growing up fucked up. I'm sorry to say it. I think North is in some trouble. With ex-wife Kim Kardashian, first opened up about his alleged incestuous relationship in a message teasing cousins and its accompanying music video. Everyone said, Kanye, do not do this. Kanye, please. Kanye, don't. Kanye, please don't fucking put this. Kanye, please. Don't put this shit out. This song is called Cousins, he said in an April 21 post on X, formerly Twitter. Alongside a clip of the single about my cousin that's locked up in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. The Yeezy founder, now married to Bianca Censori, one of the weirdest shaped women in the history of mankind, went on to say that he felt responsible for engaging in the activity with his relative, who he has not identified. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I was at fault when I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6. Oh, so fucking Kanye abused this kid for real. Then we acted out what we saw. So yeah, Kanye maybe like raped his cousin. He also provided context on where he allegedly found the X-rated publications that sparked his sexual curiosity, saying my dad had some Playboy and my mom had some Fujoshi. Till I was 14. Man. You know what's crazy is like the darkest thing to like read into this, that he did it until he was 14, is like he showed the kid when he was 6. So like it's either this went on for a very, very long time, or like Kanye's a fucking freak. Like you're stuck because it either went on for a very long time and it's the least amount of the kind of horrific it could be, or it went on for the shortest amount of time it could go, and Kanye is actually fucking somehow worse. What a dark ratio. The most evil ratio I think I've ever seen is not knowing how old Ye was, but knowing that he did it until he was 14. Because you go from, it was either doing incest for 8 years or some mixture of incest and pedophilia. You know what I mean? Like, fuck me, bro. What in the fuck? On the cat, Aaron, heated by the rumors, read into it too much, fiending for some true love, asked Kim, what do you love? Hard to find what the truth is, but the truth was that the truth sucked. That's great. That kind of slaps. He said the truth sucks. He's Bro, this is the devil. This is what the devil does. This is stay strong in your heart, spirit people. You can't forgive him because even though that's that's like evil funny, bro. That's the joke. That is a joke that Satan would tell. Raw, like he's never gonna see Donda again because you can't be telling jokes like that. I didn't go anywhere near heaven. God damn. Oh, okay, whatever. I don't know what the hell the rest of this shit is. I don't care. Either way, Kanye West is crazy. I don't know. People like we just keep covering. You keep covering it. Oh yeah, track 7 on Cuck V2. By the way, that's the other thing that we missed here is Kanye West came out as a cuck. He said, "I'm a cuck." So, I guess fucking Destiny Loner Box fucking cross stream soon. I feel like I could legitimately see Kanye West trying to like collab with like H3H3 or Destiny or something because he already did a Twitch stream and got kicked off. Hey, I heard you got kicked off of Twitch. I saw some shit where they call you Rapestiny. I raped somebody. I haven't told anyone yet. Do you think that you could rap? I saw you half playing that piano. It was horrible. But I bet you could talk into a microphone a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Have you ever tried doing harder drugs than Adderall? I got some crazy shit. I could make you see Lucky Charms falling from the sky. Okay, I don't know. Maybe. I heard you suck your cousin's dick. Can I suck your dick and film it? Maybe. God damn, bro. Kanye says his cousin went to jail a few years after that, and his cousin went to jail at the age of 17. So we take a few years literally. It seems they were about the same age. Okay, thank God, but also no. That's a long relationship. Like 8 years. Like 8 years is crazy. I gotta hear from his cousin. I mean, he killed a pregnant lady. He killed like 10 people. He killed every baby that woman could have ever possibly had ever. I don't know what to say. His cousin is a target in jail now. His cousin is not a target in jail. You're out of here. That man, he's been in jail for 30 fucking years. He's not, that ain't shit. His cousin is not a target in jail. That motherfucker's gonna say, my cousin Kanye is crazy as shit. And if I hear anything about it, I have been in here for 30 years. I will stab your fucking eyes out of your head with a goddamn broken chunk of screwdriver. Okay? He's been in jail for 30 years. He ain't a target for shit. He's been a target. Motherfucker. He's been in Joliet. If he's in, right? Isn't Joliet the Chicago prison? He didn't give a fuck. Can't make this up. It's too damn wild. I think you can. And I hope it happened. Maybe send a letter. Yeah. I'm gonna start being a fucking pen pal with Cousin West. Hey yo. That happened though? That's a long time, Sweet Home Alabama. I mean, for real. It's a thing. I mean, it doesn't really need to be said, but I'll say it anyway. It's fuck the hell off my fucking rock on my hair. The fuck? It's he said no. Jesus Christ. He said no homo first. Pause. They're both turning like 15, 16 years old. Like, hey, you ready? You want to do that thing? He goes, unpause. And he walks away. His cousin turns away. My teeth got cold, I'm wondering why. Oh, fucking, I'm killing the first pregnant woman I see. God damn, dude. That's fucking disgusting. I don't know what the fuck to say other than, like, wow. Joylet? He spelled it Joylet. Joylet closed in 2003, if I remember correctly. Okay. Hey, you going to Juliet? No, I'm going to Juliet. What? I'm going to the Juliet. I don't know what to say to this. All I could think, I heard this days ago, and just thinking of his cousin going like, "Hey yo, cousin West, cousin West, have you heard this song?" And he's just, got the fucking single tear going down his face. They're like, I can't tell if he's embarrassed or if he really misses the dude. You know, motherfucker's gonna be walking up to the dude in prison. Who reupholstered your pussy? He reupholstered my pussy. It's so fucking bad, dude. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Given Kanye's weirdness with his newest wife, he's probably gotten into some super Diddy level strange. Oh, I bet all of them are fucking mad weird, dude. Mad fucking weird. He's from that era. Like, it's hard to describe. Like, music's music, and there's all kinds of musicians, and there's all kind of weirdos and shit. But like, Diddy, that was the like, what did they call that? Mogul, rap mogul. That was the mogul era after the end of the 90s, really. And, you know, there was like, you know, as far as the music is concerned, yeah, there's like different, like, you know, there's like club shit and then fuck alt and all this, whatever. It doesn't really fucking matter. But like, after the 90s, you start the mogul era of rap. And that was when everything got like really synthetic and like strange. Because like before that, you know, it was like the music industry, of course. Which is was it what it is, you know? But like, because black people had no access to the industry, even though they were like 90% of it, the second rap started and it created a like, you know, black people can go and have their own shit and make like, if you didn't know this, in the like 50s and 60s and shit, and before, absolutely, like black people would make songs and then like white people would steal them. And I don't mean like spiritually, like a riff or two. Like they would take the whole fucking song, like Tutti Frutti. That song was a white guy song for a long time, and people are only starting to not remember that Tutti Frutti was a white guy song. Tutti Frutti on you, a Tutti Frutti on you. You know what I mean? Because they didn't want black people fucking like to succeed. It's not like, you know, like that's like a woke thing to say. That was the point. That was they did that shit on purpose. And then like rap music made it so you had to let the black entertainers sing, because some of like the authenticity of being a black person who lived a black person's life was so much of it. And so for a little while there, you had like this big like crop where all these like random scrub fuck nobodies, like criminals and shit, and fucking like really talented people that would have never had a chance otherwise, and you know, people from like crazy ass backgrounds and neighborhoods would just start like popping off. And then like the most legit ones of those guys suddenly got killed out of nowhere, almost all at the same time. That was crazy, right? Like all of a sudden, just like, you know, you had like, you know, Tupac and Biggie and shit, and then in a series of other people, and all of a sudden just like plop 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 plop, and they just died. Remember that happened? And all of a sudden, all you were left with like was like Puff Daddy releasing like old songs and shit, and then you had like Suge Knight releasing like old songs and shit. But yeah, Dr. Dre, and he was just like, what if white people could rap? What if I found the best rapper ever and he was a white guy? And thank God Eminem was kind of cool, because if it wasn't for Eminem, I wouldn't have 50 Cent, who was my favorite bad person of all time. Fucking guy. I swear to God. But right there, that's when the mogul era started. And it basically switched it over so that it just kind of returned black music to where it was. You know, like decades ago, but it didn't look like that anymore. So it would be like, and this is like Complex Magazine and shit. Complex Magazine was like a whole big thing to do with this. I've only heard about this from other people. So go like look up other people talking about it if you want the fucking real skinny. But basically, like these moguls controlled like all of the flow, all of the new talent flow into the mainstream part of it. They controlled it, and they would like make guys. So you had like 50 Cent, who was like legitimately, I got shot 9 times. You know, 50 Cent got shot 9 times. Many. Wait, mommy, and I don't care no more.
Down with the sky. I fucking love 50 Cent. Oh my fucking god, bro. I used to listen to shit on my wheel all the time. Many men. Yeah, many men. Wish death upon me, but I don't cry no more. Don't look to the sky no more. I said many.
You know, then you start having like whatever. And then you would have like people like Ja Rule or whatever the fuck who were like they would make gangsters. They would like invent them, you know? And like, what did you do? Like, man, I have a guy who he's got a white bandana and he fucking wore a do-rag all over the top of the bandana. And you're like, what does that do? Like, well, we put a fucking flak jacket on him and now everybody thinks that this dude was in charge of like MS-13 or some shit. Like he's from fucking Indiana. And they're like, yeah, I know, but like we just sold that shit. Fucking crazy. All over the fucking place. Like this is nuts evolution, right? And so like it kind of backed up the clock in a weird way to kind of taking the control of the music out of the people's hands for a minute. That's kind of like what the Kendrick thing is you know, moving away from like the mogul era and the big money UMG mega not fucking artist abusing like system and stuff. And like when it was the mogul era though, the reason it's like different is because the mogul dudes for a while, and Puff Daddy's the most notable of them, sold the lifestyle of being a rich cunt but having come from nothing, so to say, you know what I mean? And therefore it's like deserved. And I think that shit brain poisoned people like fucking crazy in that entire like creator sphere. Because for a while, those mogul dudes were not just putting the ones that were like mainly putting on like a bunch of black artists, but they were connecting like the main black artists with like white people that were coming up. And so they started controlling like massive swaths of the entertainment industry overnight. So you had like fucking Justin Bieber is a fucking like Diddy guy, right? Like Danity Kane and some other stupid shit. It was all Justin Timberlake is the white people in question. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm thinking the moguls is Harry Potter setting. The rappers are just using incantations to cast spells. Yeah, but like it was this thing like, you know, the big parties and the like MTV Cribs, you know, fucking next on MTV Cribs, da 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 da. And it was this like spend money, fast money, money hose and rims again type shit. And that's kind of where Kanye West came from and flipped it over. That's like I was talking about before. And that was all like, I'm sure black people liked it. They loved it, whatever. You know what I mean? Like not my community to really talk about, but like in the suburbs, suburban white kids loved that because while like from an outside, what you're seeing is like, oh, it's black people becoming rich. And it's like, no, what it is it's adding a safe amount of spice by virtue not of like the quality of message, but by the presence of money. You're adding a little bit of spice inside the gated community. It's like Boondocks. You know what I mean? Like you get to go to Woodcrest or whatever now, but you're just like one rich person inside, you know, a much bigger swarm of rich people. And like that shit really fucking spoke to white suburbia because it was like, yeah, you can have your money and also be cool. You know what I mean? No one saw it as a like, you know, overcoming something because you don't show people overcoming anything in those songs. It's just spend money because you have money. And if you have money, spend money. And if you are not spending your money and you have it, then you're fucking poor. And if you're poor, you're outside the club, you're a broke, you're a bitch, people fuck your girlfriend, all this sort of stuff. It's kind of like the beginning of the manosphere. And like I said, like that shit was like where Kanye West comes from. Like he spiraled through that. And he was like this, I don't know, like a smart fuck in the middle of it. I think people call it like I was listening to somebody talking about this shit. It's probably like an FD signifier or something. I don't know. Somebody actually knows what the fuck they're talking about. Yet again, I'm out of my element to a degree. But like he was like a backpacker or something. The phrase basically means like Kanye West was like woke, right? But like before that word became bad. So he was like trying to like speak on issues that were important in a surreptitious manner, basically like spoonful of sugaring the message to the masses to try to get them educated on shit. It's kind of what people give Kendrick Lamar credit for doing now, and Kendrick Lamar keeps going like, stop. Y'all fucking crazy. Big booty bitches, big booty bitches. Woo. I like that. Fun fact, Diddy told my Zionist older sister she danced white back in like 2009. Why she gotta be Zionist? I was probably big for her. Oh my god. Foxy super chat at $10. When Chicago Drill got big, some of those guys were quite scary, literally bragging about shooting their ops and disrespecting dead people. And then they got killed by Fennec. Yeah, I didn't follow that shit super hard. Like I know all the names and stuff, but you heard it on the TV. It was constant when I was a kid. You know what I mean? And so like the 90s era of like gangster rap shit was like I was a gangster, like literally. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Like the whole point of the Biggie Smalls thing was I don't do that anymore. Cause I fucking have money and I don't have to. I mean, I could beat your ass if I need to. I will shoot somebody because I still got it in me. But like, I'm fucking done. Alizé keeps me tipsy. Now girls write letters because they miss me. You know, like it was like in the song, like making it kind of deal, you know? And then it turned into, you know, money. And then people started saying like, you don't have the legitimacy. And I don't know if people even talk about this anymore, but I remember that was a thing for a while. They talk about it in The Sopranos. Even in The Sopranos, they were talking about like, yeah, man, I've never been shot. I don't have any street cred. And they have like, fucking, what's his name? The fat guy. God, I can't remember. He collects trains. He shoots the guy. The episode's literally called Fatty Part of the Thigh. No, I can shoot you. I just want the fatty part of the thigh. And he shoots him to get him cred. And it was that, and then it was people like literally going out and like killing people in order to like get a rap deal. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go basically like do a human sacrifice, or not even a rap deal, but to like make your songs blow up. And it was working. And then people were like, the new trend, like that shit was all the predecessor to the knockout game. You know what I mean? So it was basically like a race to the bottom to be the most like, I don't know. I can't use any of the words that probably accurately describe what the fuck was happening. It's not really for me to talk about too much, other than to say like it was clearly fake even from the outside, but people ate it up. You know what I mean? Like if anyone from my generation ever tries to tell you guys that like, no, we weren't stupid. People from my generation were on MySpace egging on. We didn't even have SoundCloud rappers egging on MySpace fucking homepage rappers to finally get like a kill so people would take them seriously in like 2009. And people did it. They would go out and they would fucking kill people in the middle of the street just to get like a fucking thing. Like, yeah, man, 20 years, you're going to be on fucking on top, bro. You can rap through the microphone. You might even make it. Like, it was weird. It was a weird fucking situation. And all that shit was spurred on by like the Diddy era. And like the big parties and stuff and like the always popping pills and fucking getting like fucked up. Like, if you're young or you even still enjoy drinking, like that's fine. But trust me, I've like partied harder than most people can. Like I've gone fucking, bro. I've done some whack shit, gotten high as fuck, and I couldn't imagine doing that anymore. Like, grow the fuck. You can't do it for forever. At a certain point, everybody hits a moment where they're like, I'm not partying. I have nothing to celebrate. There's nothing to celebrate at this party. I don't know why I'm having a party. Parties are for birthdays and special events. I'm just trying to get enough people together that we're all just co-enabling in order to get fucking wrecked. And if I couldn't get wrecked on my own, then maybe I shouldn't be getting wrecked with people either. You know what I mean? Partying for fucking 35 years, 25 years, 20 years straight is crazy. It's going to turn your brain into fucking mush. Oh yeah, the MySpace murders. Fuck, that specifically sounds familiar. Wasn't Kanye's cousin locked up 30 years ago? I think I already said that. Bobby Shmurda. Trust me, I'm a marksman. He really was too, though. Braggadocio, backpack rap, conscious rapper. Tyler knows what the fuck I'm talking about exactly. Oh, cool. I guess I'm getting it right. FG Fire made a great video describing the hip hop landscape. Go check it out. I don't know any of this shit because I'm like special. I know this because fucking black people open their mouths and I listen to them on occasion. Fuck. That's it. If you're ever like, damn, Tyler, you know some shit. Okay, well, just fucking ask me if you want to know it to fucking find whatever black person I'm misquoting and then fucking go listen to them. Fucking for real. George Bush doesn't care about black people. That was still a 10 out of 10 moment. That was fire. Fucking Mike Myers, bro. Oh my God. World Star. World Star. World Star. People don't even shout World Star anymore. It's fucking, what does this world come to? Have you ever heard World Star in real world, like real life? There's fake World Stars and there's real World Star moments. If you ever hear it, it's too late now. No one's going to do that shit. But I've heard a World Star run out of a bar. Somebody on the ground. What the fuck happened? You hear it from inside. World Star. Oh shit. Everyone. But yeah, man. I bet Kanye West got into some fucking rank shit. I bet they all did. I think that shit's bad. I think it's good we're moving away from it. I don't think we need to like return to Christ Jesus and become the most like boring people ever and never have sex. I don't think anyone's even arguing for that, and the people that are like equally weird, but this sort of like performative excess shit is lame.
Hope you enjoyed your time on the West Side.